I'd like to invite Karen Gould to come up and join me. Good morning, Karen. Welcome to Zionsville United Methodist Church. Why don't you tell us who you are and maybe a little bit about yourself?
Good morning. I'm glad to be here this morning to tell you a little bit about my story during the iWitness section. I'm an educator by training, and I'm a member of Carmel United Methodist Church. And I'd long been a part of Faith Promise, where I would write a check and give to mission. And one of the ones that I gave to was Operation Classroom, because as an educator, I thought, well, that's a good one to be a part of, because some members of our church were actively involved with Operation Classroom. Then in 2013, I was feeling tugged. I was feeling God was saying, Karen, there's something I want you to be a part of. It's something I want you to do, and I just didn't know what it was. And I met with my pastor, Greg McGarvey, at the time, and we met and prayed about it, because I said, there's something tugging at me really big that God wants me to do. And shortly after that, there was a little blip in our bulletin that said Bishop Corner would be going to Sierra Leone as part of the Sierra Leone United Methodist Conference, annual conference. And if people want to go with on that journey, call this number. So I called this number and spoke with somebody from Operation Classroom, and they said, join the group. And a couple months later, I was in Sierra Leone, Africa, as part of the annual conference. And then we spent an extra week there, touring the country, meeting people, going to worship with United Methodist in Sierra Leone. And I figured out then what God was asking me to do. God was asking me to be a part in co-mission with people in Sierra Leone. I became a part of Operation Classroom, and now I am chair of Operation Classroom and actively involved in the Tayama Enterprise Academy campaign. I was there to see firsthand the need when Bishop Yambasu, their bishop, said, we need your help. Please help us put our country to work. Help our young people become able to not only work, but be able to create jobs. I've been back twice, most recently November, and I have great relationships with the people in Sierra Leone, and many of them have come when they've been to the United States. I've been a part of their life while they're here. And I'm excited about this Enterprise Academy because we really do believe it has an opportunity to change the face of a country.
Great. Karen, can you tell us a little bit about how we can help, and maybe what any monies that we would donate, what that might specifically go to?
There are many ways to be involved. Some of you may want to be a part of the co-mission actively and participate in mission trips to Sierra Leone. We have one in May, we have one in November. I'm planning to go next March. The annual conference will be being held, and Bishop Yambasu has invited us to meet before the annual conference with him and other leaders of the Sierra Leone United Methodist Church. So that might be something you'd like to do. But more importantly, we need your prayers. Your prayers that this campaign will be successful and that we can launch the first of what we hope are many enterprise academies in Sierra Leone and Liberia, the two countries with which Operation Classroom has a relationship.
How many people do you think Operation Classroom has reached over the many years? I know that's kind of on the spot here.
Well, it's amazing when I go places, people know Operation Classroom here, and I've only been to Sierra Leone. People go, Operation Classroom, we know you. Or I was an Operation Classroom scholar. Adults will come to us because we also give scholarships to students, because you must pay to go to any educational level beyond primary education in these countries. So we have helped, United Methodist in Indiana have helped many young people go to secondary school, and wherever I go, I hear people say, I know Operation Classroom.
You know, that's great. And, you know, we can really hear the passion for this project in your voice. And we appreciate you coming today to tell us a little bit more about it. So, friends, Karen Gould.
I just want to say, if any of you want to know more about it, we have a website, but I'm also here between services, and I'd be glad to share with you anything about Operation Classroom and the Tayama Enterprise Academy.